Hello, let's do the New York Times games for Saturday, September 6th. All right, I'm seeing blue, white, and red. These are homophones for colors. But they're right next to each other, so I think that's a trick. And I don't see a fourth one. Yeah, there's not a fourth one anyway. So it's not that tricky. You could have a white, a spirit, a shade, like a ghost. A divine? Is divine used as a noun in that way? Or specter? It's probably specter. But is a divine used in that way? I don't think so. I'm going to go with specter. Okay, an apparition. You broke something, you blew it, you split it, like you split, I don't know, a tire or something like that. Well, you don't split a tire, you more blow a tire. But still, split can mean to break something, to burst. You burst a bubble. Sure, why not? All right, ruptured. And then Americana is like a genre of music. Jazz, rap. What's the other one? Is it divine? Or choral? Oh, choral as in like a chorus. Yeah, because choral, like in the ocean, is spelled without an H. It's just C-O-R-A-L. So this one is like a chorus. I don't know if I've ever seen just choral like that before, but that's the only one that really makes sense. Okay, best blank performance at the Grammy Awards. Okay, I don't know if I've ever actually watched the Grammys in my entire life. This one seems oddly specific. You could just go with music genre. And you call, forecast, read, and divine. So this is like you make a prediction. You read somebody's fortune or something. Let's go with that. Predict. Okay, so I should have just said predict. Oh, well. That one was pretty easy. It was a lot easier than the last couple of ones. Although yesterday's I found pretty easy too. I just made the one silly mistake at the beginning. All right, let's check the bot. Okay, yeah, I mean, maybe not as easy as I was quite thinking. Oh, I didn't look at the difficulty. We'll come back to it. So the same amount of people that had no mistakes matches the ones that are just losing. That seems to be kind of like a standard mid-tier game statistic, where these two are about the same, usually when it's about kind of middle range. 1 in 72, I feel like that's kind of unique for a perfect game and one that is fairly easy. I mean, I didn't do it quite in regular order. I did green, yellow, then blue, purple, or purple, then blue. All right, let's see. Not a huge amount here. Surprisingly, at least to me anyway, 27% getting purple first. I guess it's not that surprising. I mean, people listen to music. People know music. Check ever. So yellow, then purple, still holding on second forever. That's interesting. And then, so people are losing. It's down to green and blue. I mean, yeah, like these are very specific names for like ghosts that people don't use all that often. I mean, spirit, yes, but shade, white, specter, I feel like those aren't used that often. And then divine to predict is kind of rare, I feel. Yeah, look at these losing games. Yellow, yellow, purple, nothing, purple, yellow, purple. So yeah, it's definitely the green and the blue that are giving people problems. Divine, I thought about that. I almost submitted that. Supernatural entities. Call, read, forecast, specter. Is specter ever used as a verb? I'm not sure about that. Spirit seems to be the same kind of guess as this one. Music genre, spirit? I can see it. I would say it's spiritual. Like you have spiritual music. Oh, choral as a color homophone? I thought of this, but I didn't think of choral as a color. I think it's a shade of gray, right? Choral? But these ones are like basic colors, blue, white, red. Choral is a lot more specific shade. So I would have had a hard time submitting that, even if I thought of choral as a color, I think. And let's see what they gave it. I know I kind of did this out of my usual order, but let's see. Today's difficulty 2.3. Okay, that seems to match what the bot said. So yeah, not really a difficult one. I'm sure most people won't have too many issues with it. I mean, it's a little tricky, but I think most people get it. All right, on to the mini. All right, it's a big Saturday puzzle, so this might take a little bit of time. Hopefully not. Let's see. U.S. Pres who served 4 terms. FDR. Hurry in Shakespearean English. Don't know. Only country to have musical instrument, the harp, as its national emblem, Ireland. Big name in rum. I don't know. She holds the record for most #1 Billboard hits by a female rapper. I'm not sure. Ancient time tracking device, a sundial. Control-Alt-Delete. Opposite of south-southwest is north-northeast. Used to be, was. Jupiter or Saturn primarily, gas. Small lie, a fib. Whom Count von Count of Sesame Street is a parody of, Dracula. Takes back as testimony, recants. 1920s U.S. President, Harding. Home of the WNBA Fever, Indiana. Weed gummies, edibles. Cooking grease, lard. Ooh. Minute 2 on the big Saturday puzzle. I will take that. That might be my best Saturday puzzle time of all time. And that's with me talking on recordings, because most of the minis I've ever done was before I started making videos of these. That might be my best Saturday time ever. I don't think there was one. No, there was probably a couple where I said I didn't know. Let's go back. What was this one? Hurry in Shakespearean English. I don't think I knew that one. So yeah, this one I skipped. Was that the only one I skipped? Oh, Bacardi I also skipped. Yeah. I just don't buy, like, hard alcohol all that much. So, I mean, obviously I've heard of Bacardi, but it's not something that's just going to, like, pop to the front of my head. Cardi B, so I skipped that one too. So I skipped this one, and this one, but then I think I got all of the rest of them in a row. So other than those 3 acrosses, I got all of them, all the downs. Actually, I didn't even see all the downs. Observed, saw. Was there anything else I didn't see? I don't think so. Alt was gas. I never saw 15 across. No, I did get that one. Never mind, I got that one. So yeah, that was awesome. That's faster than a lot of my just regular mini crossword times. So I'm gonna have to remember that one. Okay, on to pips. All right, starting with the easy. See, we have a 0 up here. We have a bunch of zeros. We need 6 in here, 0 in here, 10 in here. So we need a 6 and a 4, but we don't have a 4. So these are both 5. So we're going to go 5, 0, 5, 3, 6, 0. 3's in here to go 6. And then this one just goes right here. Nice. That's 17 seconds. So that's a cookie. All right, on to the medium. See, we have 2 equals in here. So we're going to have to go 2 across. We could go 3, 4. No, we go 2, 4, and 2, 5. So we have equals in here. Less than 3, so we're going to need the 1 like this. That doesn't work. We're going to have to go like this then, and then maybe this? No. Wait up, how are we doing this? Oh, maybe we go 4 this way. 4, 2? No, that doesn't work. Wait up. This has to be 4, 2 this way, right? Well, we could go 4, 2 this way, and then 5, 2 vertically like this. But we don't have another 5. We go 1, 3, 4, 3, 5, 2. All right, this wasn't very good. If I could get the 5, 2 turned around, yeah, that wasn't very good. Minute 11, that's definitely not going to be a cookie, but let's put it over here anyway. Yeah. Medium, I wonder what the time is. Probably like 30. I think yesterday was over 30 seconds, so it was probably like 40 or 45. It probably goes 30, maybe 20. I'm not sure. Maybe it goes 20, 40 a minute. All right, on to hard. All right, looks a bit smaller than yesterday. That's nice. 11 has to be a 6 and a 5. Don't know which way yet. How are we getting in here? This has to be a 1 and a 0. So maybe we could go 1, 0 like this. Do we have a 0 and a 3? We do. So go here. We need a 6 and a 4, either vertically or horizontally. I'm not sure which way. Let's just put it here right now. We could do a 5, 2 over here with the double 5 next to it. Okay, that's working out so far. 4 and 5. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Yeah, because we don't have 3 equals over here. Plus we need a 5 and a 6 up here. So this isn't working out. All right, let's start over. I still think the 3, 2 is going down here. And then the 6, 0. Wait up. Did I do that right? We need a 1 on a 4. Oh yeah, the 6 goes here like this. Did we put the 6 and the 4 in there horizontally before? Let's try it vertically this time. And then we could do 5, 4 like this. We could still do the double 5s over here. What do we have 3 of? We still have 3 3s. We have a 2, 3. We could put that in here. And then the 6, 3 we could put like this. And then the 3, 1 we can put here. 5, 2 can go vertically so that the 2 zeros don't go in that same blue cage there, turquoise, whatever. I mean, 150 is not terrible. I feel like I should have done that faster, but considering I had to clear the board and do it basically twice, doing it in under 2 minutes isn't bad. And that's definitely not going to be a cookie. I'm not even going to bother pasting it. So yeah, I think the key there was putting this 6, 4 vertically instead of horizontally. I tried it horizontal the first time, and it just messed everything up. Because then I had to put a 5, 2 in here, and I didn't have this 5, 2 for up here. So yeah, that kind of messed things up there a little bit. So having these two 4s right next to each other where this 6, 4 could go either vertically or horizontally was kind of tricky. A little tricky. So if I just placed that the right way, maybe I would have done it. Oh well. If you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like and subscribe and let me know how you did on all the puzzles today.